Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Crafters TV. She's Debby Robinson.
Yay!
That's where you go, he's Ben Moseby.
Oh, he's Ben Moseby! Should we start that again?
Yeah.
Start again.
3, 2,
1.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Crafters TV. She's Debby Robinson.
And he's Ben Moseby!
Yay! And can you believe we are back together for another day? They've let us get back together again after yesterday's efforts. I mean, we're as surprised as you, to be honest with you. We got away with it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you guys didn't tell anybody else what went on yesterday. But listen, we're back. Start of a brand new day, start of a brand new month as well. Must say a very happy St David's Day to all of our Welsh viewers. I would try and pronounce that in Welsh, but I won't.
I thought you were, because you are quite bilingual and...
Is it like Deith Gul Hapus or something? Ish. But anyway, happy St David's Day, and also happy National Craft Month, everybody.
Yay.
Yes, it's the month we've all been waiting for right throughout March. It's all about craft, and we're going to be celebrating that right throughout this month with loads of special promotions for you, kicking off today. And running through until Sunday, you've got the opportunity to get an extra 10% off Spectrum Noir goodies and accessories. So do make sure if you need to stock up on anything Spectrum Noir, you check those out on the website. And also launching today on the run up to Mother's Day, which is of course fast approaching, 19th of March. You know,
in the UK.
Eh?
In the UK.
Oh, in the UK, yeah.
In the UK.
Oh, yeah. But that doesn't stop you in the US, though, to take advantage of this deals.
No.
No. Gift cards. You know we do gift cards, right? Did you know that? We do gift cards. So you can get gift cards, right? But here's the thing. You get a gift card before Mother's Day and we'll give you an extra $5 back.
Yeah, for yourself.
For yourself. So this is what we were chatting about. Oh, look at this. This is posh, isn't it?
Hey, look at that.
Buy a
Where
gift
did
card.
that come from?
I wish I'd seen this now. Buy a gift card and receive a $5 voucher for yourself. So we were chatting before the show, and we were saying, like, you know, you might get a gift card for somebody else, but with this sort of deal, why wouldn't you get a gift card for yourself?
Ooh.
Weren't we? We were saying that, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. If you're a mother, treat yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe get yourself a £5 gift card and then get yourself an extra $5. Just putting it out there. Or what you can do, of course, is push members of your family, you know, sons and daughters, if you are a mum, and go, oi, look what they're doing on Crafters TV. Get me a gift card, please. So, yeah, just putting that out there. Runs up until Mother's Day. But that's a lot to take in, I know, over the course of the first 3 or 4 minutes. But we have got a very exciting day lined up for you as well. Now, I'm just here for Wake Up Call, just for the preview show. For our US viewers later on, you'll be able to catch me with Sarah for our 8 to 10 preview, which is coming up at 4 o'clock. So that's 11 o'clock Eastern. All the usual shows, though, happening here on Crafters TV. Craig is going to be jumping in later on. So we've got Beautiful Beginnings coming up at 6 o'clock. That's 1 o'clock Eastern. And then 2 o'clock this afternoon, it is a masterclass, all things Creator Card Dies. That's 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. I mean, you've got a fabulous day today, Debbie, haven't you, really? Me for the first show.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
And Craig for the next 2.
I know. But my 2 favourite men in craft. Absolutely. Do you want to come out a little sneaky peek, though, at what we are going to be doing and focusing on today here at Crafters TV? We are going to give you that little sneaky peek of everything coming up, and an opportunity to get hold of some of those amazing deals as well. But I have got a masterclass coming up, and I couldn't have asked for a better masterclass, because if you know me, and you know me well enough, you know how much I adore our Creator Card ranges. For me, they are right up there, at the very top of the tree when it comes to our Crafters Companion products. And because of the versatility, the different ways that you can make and use with them, they, for me, are the most versatile of dies. So we're going to be focusing on some Creator Card, or should I say the colourable Creator Card dies, which are just gorgeous. I had to start with the cupcake. It's almost like I'm teasing myself, Ben, but I do love that cupcake one. One of my favourite Creator Cards that we've ever done are the ribbon threading ones, which give you multiple ways to be able to use these, thread these with all of your ribbons that you get or may have lying around the house, in clothes, things like that. But absolutely going to be fabulous. We've also got now, again, I've done my favourite things. I don't know if you've noticed there, cupcakes, bit of ribbon threading, my favourite colour, shoes in my favourite colour, but yes, shaped card bases as well, which I just love, and I wish I could still get in and walk around in shoes like this.
Can you not?
Back in my 30s I could, in my 40s I could. hit the 50s. Nah, going for comfort now.
Oh, comfort, yeah.
Yeah, comfort.
Because they
Comfort
do
wins
hurt, don't
every
they? They
time.
pinch your toes, those kind of shoes, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do indeed. And then coming up in our beautiful beginnings, one of the most beautiful collections are the Delightful Daisies.
Yeah.
So we've got loads lined up for you, lots of different techniques. That's just a little bit of paper technique there going off around that gorgeous embossing folder. We have got a ton of stuff, a ton of goodies, and I have got the best two men in the world of craft with me today. I feel like I'm a little bit of the, am I the filler? You're the two slices of bread, and I'm the bit of the filler in the middle.
Yes.
I'm the meat in the middle.
Yeah, it's a Craig and Ben sandwich with a
it.
Debbie. You're the meat
it.
in the middle. Yeah.
The meat in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a sandwich that is, isn't it?
The lean mean.
Oh,
meat.
of course.
The lean meat.
meat. We'll say a few hellos in just a few moments. It started already, 7 minutes into the day. We are loving National Craft Month already. 1st of March today, 10% off Spectrum Noir accessories and tools. Do have a look there. There you go, bottom of your screen, National Craft Month. Keep an eye on that as well, because right throughout the month we have got new deals for you cropping up all the time. We've got this deal that's running right now. There you go, more details about it right there. And I can tell you, I won't tell what it is, but we've got another deal coming your way this weekend as far as National Craft Month is concerned. So loads of information on the website. And like I've said, do make sure that if you're looking for gift ideas for Mother's Day, or indeed if you are a mother yourself, those gift cards are available. So you can buy any amount, I think it's up to 500, and then you can shop on the website. And of course, if you do buy one, get $5 back for yourself. Let's say hello to a few people. Jacqueline Davies joined us from Bromley. Morning to Robin, who's in from Connecticut. Betty's in from Idaho. Claire Mackey's in from Stafford. Emily Enchanting says, hey everyone, happy St David's Day from a sunny Pembrokeshire. Happy St David's Day. Sandra's in from just up the road, you know Sandra. Shadai says, good morning Lord Ben, Fab Debbie and Rad Rachel. Rachel on the socials today. We've got Johnny and George in the gallery. Whoop whoop. Sarah Brown says, okay Ben and Debbie, do your best Aussie accent. Hello and good day from Melbourne, Australia. Sending hugs to all my crafty family and CTV family.
Show off. Good day. Good day. That's all I've got. I'm sorry, Sarah. Showing off there.
Go Struth.
What?
Struth. There you
Now
go.
that does sound right. It's still got that Barnsley accent in there.
No,
Still got that Barnsley accent
that
going
was
on.
very Aussie.
Good day. That's all I've got for you, Sarah. I will practice, I promise.
I thought Kylie Minogue stood over the other side of the studio there when you said Struth. Hi to Laurie, who's joining us, saying happy National Craft Month. 4 a.m. here in Gilbert, Arizona. Still dark and snuggled in my blanket. I'll be up soon making coffee and crafting all day and watching the shows. Hi to Georgianne, who says, hi, Ben and Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. It's the Ben and Debbie show. Can't wait to see their antics. I think it'll be be a bit calmer today. Going to be very hashtag totes profesh. Lord Ben says, after yesterday's shenanigans, they let you and my friend back in the house together again. We love you both. I know, as I say, Shadai, we are as surprised as you guys, to be honest. And Sarah Brown says, March is the best month, lol. Not only craft month, but my birthday month too. Whoop, whoop. Oh, hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute.
Charlotte's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, and then I've got two winners here telling us.
When's yours, Johnny? Johnny's is the 22nd of March, and George? 14th for George.
Wow.
Better get making some
And I'm going to
cards.
wish my Uncle Dudley a very heavenly happy birthday, because it's his birthday today, or it would have been his birthday today.
Uncle Dudley.
So, yeah, March is a good month.
It is a good month. It's my mum's birthday as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Today?
Not today, this
Oh, so
month.
it's been today? I'm like, wow.
Yeah. And it would have been, without making it a sad thing, it would have been my cat's birthday as well.
Oh, you see, there's no sadness.
No.
Even when someone passes, there's no sadness, because you remember all the good times and all the, whether it be a furry baby, or whether it be a real human flesh person. And I loved my Uncle Dudley. I miss his Jamaican rice and chicken so much, but I miss him more, and I do. And I'd a heavenly happy birthday to my Uncle Dudley up there.
Aww. How lovely. Any more birthday shout-outs, get them in and we'll do some shout-outs during the show. Who's got their birthday in March? I mean, how amazing is that? Like Sarah, you know, National Craft Month and you've got your birthday. Boom, shakala, says Sarah would say. Right, create a card dies. The masterclass coming up a little bit later on is all about creator cards. I'm just going to stick this back on because it's going to annoy me. So loads of great deals coming up in that show. This set here is your colorable creator card dies, 25 stamps and 24 dies, and basically giving you a set which is so craftable. You've got obviously the ability to be able to make your creator card dies, which you guys absolutely love. Once again, you get the outside frame, so if you just want to cut the panel out, you can. But then on top of that, you've got the ability to take all of your pens, whatever you use, whatever your pen of choice is, and then colour the card in as well. So you get the shape and then the ability to colour it, and then you get all of the sentiments to go with it too, which I just think is absolutely brilliant. So many of you recently, of course, taken the Academy of Colour. So if you're looking for a great way to be able to make quick, beautiful cards and show the world how amazing your colouring is, then this is a set to absolutely go for. And once again, you get a wonderful selection of sentiments too, which you can mix and match around. And you even get the dies to be able to cut out the sentiments too. So it's absolutely brilliant. £42.39 is the price here, or $48.79. This is a £78, almost $90 bundle that you're getting for an absolute snip. So you've got that one there. It's a 30% saving. That's your special bouquet. Reminds me a lot, that one, of the builder bouquet sets that we had, the kind of style of the vase and the flowers that you've got there, but perfect for all occasions. This one here, again, is beautiful. It is your Flutterby. So that beautiful dragonfly in there. Is that dragonfly or a butterfly? Dragonfly, isn't it?
It's dragonfly.
Yeah, it's a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Tasty dreams. Take this moment and make it beautiful. That's a butterfly.
There you go.
There you go. That's your beautiful butterfly. Again, some lovely sentiments in there. Then you've got these two beautiful birdies, Thinking of You, this one's called. But again, if you love doing your colouring, there's some really gorgeous images right here. And by the way, you know, we're talking about using these together. There's nothing to stop you, of course, just stamping these out and not using the credit card element.
Exactly.
And this is why, again, always think of my Debbie. Ticks boxes for Debbie because she looks not a one-trick pony, this, is it?
Yep, I have to look at anything and everything now these days where pennies are a little bit tighter than they used to be, and think about all the different ways, and Creator Cards ticks that boxes, and especially these, because you've got the option of the stamps as well, that you've just said, to use them with the die or without.
Yeah. So you've got your cupcake, which I know we saw with Debbie just a few moments ago. Again, love the fact that you've got the little bunting in there. You've got things like life's too short, eat the cake. Cake! Happy birthday and celebrate your day. And then lastly, how beautiful is that? The sweet roses. And once again, I mean, how gorgeous is it? Again, it's quick, easy card making, isn't it?
Yep.
And also the ability for you to kind of use the elements separately should you wish. You've got Thanks a Bunch with love, and love is the rose that blooms forever. It is 25 stamps, 24 dies. It's £42 or $48, which is incredible. Debbie has got some finished cards to show us over the other side of the studio. And once again, Debbie, you know what? We've got people joining us fairly new. This is a great set for our beginners as well, isn't it?
Perfect for anybody starting out into the world of colouring, anyone starting out into the world of die cutting, card making, and you couldn't ask for a better set than a Creator Card because of those multi-versatile ways that you can use them in terms of how they work. I'll show you in a second because I'm going to do a demonstration with them, but they really are fabulous, and there's nothing to stop you, Ben, from what about mixing the dragonfly with a butterfly and having a trifold card, or your roses with your vase, or your roses with your dragonfly with your butterflies, and bring them all in. I'm trying to think of all the different ways that you can use them here, because there is so many ways. We have a plethora of different demonstrations out there on YouTube, on Facebook. For anybody who's just joining us and the first time you may have just stumbled across Crafters TV, they live forever on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook channel of Crafters TV, forever, that you can tap in and find tons of inspiration. However, I'm going to give a little credit to our fabulous design team and some of the experts as well that have made these beautiful ones. So again, you can simply take your Creator Card and create this lovely cutting panel and then stamp on the image, and you've got a card instantly. Now, that was what I did. A lovely shaker card. Let me just get that the right way around. A lovely shaker card there, which you can be creating because you've got this aperture base as well. So you can be popping your acetate around the back and creating those. A lovely diorama card. So I did something similar yesterday. A diorama card where you've got that lovely aperture so you can be creating scenes in the background. They can go onto your gift bags. So your gift bags or your gift boxes. You can just use the stamp on its own without using anything else. And the florals doesn't mean, even though it's a smaller size, create a card, there's nothing to stop you from going bigger. What I love about this one, Ben, is the ability to do things like this, because you can pop it onto the edge of your card. With that die, it enables you to create some really lovely features, and that one is a stunner. I'm so pleased we'll bring this out every time, because Kerry's done a fabulous job there to show you that lovely way that you can use your creator card. So that's the two same images there, but used in completely different ways. One to cut through the base and one to have on the spine of your edge of your card, so almost turning it into an edgeable. So for me, these are super versatile and so many different ways. I said the difficult bit. There's no difficult bit, because look at the price for the whole collection. That's a lot of stamps, a lot of dies for your money. It's incredible. And there's sentiments in there as well. You don't even have to worry about your sentiments. It's literally thinking of absolutely everything you need to get creating. And the fun thing about this is, and I'm just going to bring in this mat just for a second to show you the stamp set. The die itself enables you to have, because you've got the two parts, like always with our creator cards, where, you know, they've advanced, how they've come on a little bit, is the cutting in factor without cutting out the full detail. So for your apertures, that's the die you're going to use. But to cut the solid frame, you just pop that outside frame and it creates that lovely frame. So it can be a topper for any of your other card bases as well. And then you've got all the fabulous stamps that you can see on there as well. And I am going to start with Celebrate Your Day, eating that cake. Did you see Christina's cake?
Not another one.
Oh, it's the remnant. I said the remnants. There's still about a couple of slices left in there. Although we've got visitors today, so they might not be. I'm hoping it's gone by the time we get out of here, because it's a killer. I nearly gave in. Nearly gave in. I know, and I'm being really good. You'd be good.
You notice I'm sort of fasting during the day and just having a meal at night. So I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight.
We're fasting. I've not done fasting before.
So that's when they put the cake out there. It's very, very difficult.
It's hard. It's very, very hard. It really is.
Stop making such lovely cakes, Christina.
Yes, get her told. No more cakes. No more cakes.
Yeah, make horrible cakes, like sprout cakes or something, which no one will eat.
They'd still look amazing and they'd still taste amazing, because she's the best. Honestly, she's the best in the business. She really is. We're very lucky to have her. Right, so shall we start?
Yes, let's do it.
Right, so what I'm going to show you is my way of doing it. There may be other ways you want to use these, and you could stamp first and then die cut in, but I want you to make life easy for yourself. So I'll first of all describe, I've got a centre stepper card that I have made from an 11-inch by 8-inch piece of cardstock, and then created a lovely stepper. There's lots of tutorials out there on how to do side steppers, centre steppers, big ones, large, you know, small ones, big ones, whatever it is that's out there. But that's just from an 11, using our multi-purpose cardstock actually, and I'm going to make it with a cut-in frame using the die, but I'm only going to go in one side. So I'm going to open it up, split that up, and I'm going to centralise it into the middle of that centre. So I'm going to pop that down and hold it down with some low-tack tape. I do like to do this way around, Ben. I think it's a lot easier than trying to stamp the image first and then fit your frame around it. This will make your life easier in terms of getting your stamp in the right position, in terms of popping it into, and even though this is a Gemini Junior plate, you can still get that onto there, and there's ways around it. Now, it is a straightforward die, but I'm going to just, for this occasion, pop that on together. So try it without first. Talk about this a lot, getting to know your machine and what it can do. You'll know, if you run it through first and it hasn't fully cut through, then add your magnetic shim. But I'm just going to go straight in there. But I, at home, know my machine, and I don't use my magnetic shim in that. However, we use this machine a lot up here, a lot. 7 days a week, 3 times a day, in between the shows, because we do prep in between shows as well.
Never stops. It's the hardest working thing in this building.
It is. Do you know, absolutely. We never give it any credit, do we?
We don't give it any credit.
That machine there literally is the hardest working team member at Crafters TV.
It is. And we have got some hard-working team members here,
We
haven't
have indeed, yes, we have indeed. So you can see now that has cut through my lovely shape, and this now means it's easier to get my stamp into place. I can put all these folds back in a second, but it just means it's a lot easier for me now to place that stamp in. Because if you look at it, the stamp detail, you've got bunting running across the in as well as the top, going through the back part of this as well. And I'm going to now stamp and place that on. Now I'm going to bring in my, now let me just move that for a second. Let me bring in my stamping platform.
Okay.
And the correct ink for my colouring medium. Now I know this card base is a little bit bigger, so I can make life easy for myself, because I will just tell you, if you've gone for the stamping platform, that has, do we have any in stock, Johnny?
Oh, I think I sold those out on my cartload.
Did you sell these out in your cartload?
Unless we've had them back since that cartload, they'd all gone.
We'll check. Because of the size of the card, with it being an 11 by 8 base, if I spread that out, can you see where the little foots, I call them the wells.
The wells?
The little wells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the back is stock. Fabulous. But if I was to use this now, I am going to damage my card base. So I'm going to fold it back into its position and get my magnets to hold it into place. And don't worry, even though it's like there's a little bit of a concept to this, don't worry about it too much, because you can re-stamp. That's the beauty of this stamping platform. You can re-stamp and re-stamp until you're happy with it. So I'm now going to line that up. I'm glad it's back in.
Me too.
We call it our hero tool. It really is.
It's such a great tool, isn't it?
Yeah.
In everyone's top 5 must-have items, do you think?
Yes, yeah. Do you know we had to do those little VTs about getting to know us? Mm-hmm. And they asked us what is hero tools. Well, obviously, I love my Gemini. I talk about my Gemini all the time. But it was odd because they were saying, well, you know, other experts, because we all said... We all said stamping platform. You need to change it. You need to change it. Change it up to something else, because it was like, because we all love it. For me, it changed my stamping journey. Yeah. And I've loved stamp. And you know, I didn't when I first started. I'm not going to lie. Didn't when I first started. But as I've started to use the right tools, it's got better. And this one being the ultimate one for stamping. So I'm going to give that a nice little coverage. Again, if I know that I can't, you know, because I've got my magnetic into place, holding that down, I've got my platform and I'm going to stamp that down. If I do miss an area, I know full well that I can go back and re-ink where I need to re-ink.
Genius,
but
isn't it?
Pretty happy with that. Actually, just a little bit more missing there. Let me just make sure I did ink it. No, you didn't, Debbie. You didn't give it a good coverage.
That's why everyone needs it, though, doesn't it? Because like you say, if you've done that once and then you're like, oh, it hasn't quite come out. It'd be very, very difficult to re-stamp again if you didn't have this, wouldn't it? Exactly. So I'm going to come back in, put those little feet into those little areas. Into the wells. And push into the wells. Put your feet in the well.
Put your feet in those wells. I used to call them little foot wells. Do you know, little where you put your feet in? That's what it is. It just makes stamping so much easier. Really does. Yeah. So again, that's better. Oops, little smudge. You'll forgive. It's fine. So we're going to take that off, and then we're going to do a little bit of colouring, a spot of colouring. So I'll just move those out of the way. And then this is the fun bit. Now, if you are going to colour underneath, remember, if you're doing something like this, what it's going to go on to, you probably will, it'll pull through and come into this. So just, if you're going to do that, either pop a little bit of scrap card underneath, or just split it out and put a little bit of scrap card underneath that one. And I'll bring a little bit of black in so you can see it a little bit better. Because if we put white on white, it's sometimes a little bit harder. And then we're just going to colour.
What are you going to use to colour?
Tri-blends. Oh, actually, we've got some tri-blends on the show, haven't we?
We have got tri-blends on the show.
I thought so,
and tri-colour pens.
And what? Sorry?
We've got tri-blends and tri-colours.
Have we? What, the new tri-colours?
I don't know if they're the new ones.
The new tri-colours that we launched over birthday? Not those ones?
No.
Oh. It'll do. Any colouring medium is going to work. Any'll do, yeah, absolutely, any. So I'm just going to use a mixture of brushes with tri-blends, and I'm going to use my blue turquoise blend. I'm going to have a nice, beautiful blue base.
Oh, nice.
I love a cupcake.
What's your favourite cupcake?
Oh, it's so hard. Ooh. That's a hard question.
What are the ones called? I like the ones that are filled with like the cream. Are they called butterfly cakes?
The butterfly, my grandma used to make the most amazing, oh my God, butterfly buns.
Cut the top out and then the wings.
Cut the top out and the wings come out, yeah.
With the cream in the middle.
Yes.
Mwah.
Yeah,
Oh.
now you're talking.
Yes.
Oh, I do miss my grandma's baking. She used to make the most amazing buns.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Amazing. And actually, it's something I've never really taken to.
What, bacon?
Baking, yeah.
Oh.
It's not my thing.
I like to bake.
You like to bake?
Yeah, I make a mean carrot cake.
I love carrot cake. Do you really?
Yeah.
Why have I only just found this out about you?
I make soup and cake. I mean, not at the same time, but I love to make a soup. I love to make cake.
Soup.
Banana cakes as well, I like to make.
My mum makes it, or she used to, not so much now, but she used to make a beautiful banana cake. My daughter Tash, she does, because she bakes with kids.
Oh, yeah.
So she does a lot of baking with kids, and she makes a mean banana cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is when they're going off, your bananas.
Yes, that's the better way, isn't it? Yeah, you need them when they're going off. You don't want to be doing a banana cake with a hard banana. It will not be the same.
It will not be the same.
No, it will
with a
not
hard
be the
banana.
same. Not at all. Not a hard banana whatsoever. We're not having any of that. Oh, do you know, Ben, now you've said that, you're going to have to make one, you know.
What, a carrot cake or banana cake?
Carrot cake's my favourite, I'm not going to lie.
I'll tell you what, seeing as there's so many people's birthdays here at Craft
Make sure I'm in.
We'll sort a day when we're all in. Johnny's in, George is in, you're in, and we'll maybe do a little. I'll bring some cakes in. I'll get Daisy to bake as well. She's my Daisy is an excellent little baker.
Aww.
We keep telling her that she should apply for Junior MasterChef, but she's too shy. She makes a mean cake and she makes a lot of mess.
Oh, bless her. Does she clean up after herself?
No. But we let her off, you see, because she's made a lovely juicy cake.
Well, that's it. If she's making beautiful cakes, then yeah, absolutely.
She's got her own little apron. She puts her little chef's hat on.
So my little Casey, I said my little Casey. She's not my little Casey anymore. She's 18. But
Still your little Casey.
So Casey's my niece, and she is from being back at school. And Jan's daughter used to work at the same school as my Casey went to.
Oh, right.
And she'll tell you, because she won an award for the school, being the young entrepreneur, at school, and about her business, her cake business, and she still runs it to this day. So she's very, very talented when it comes to cakes. I will give her a shout out, because if she's watching, and she might be, because she's got us JLS tickets today. So
got
it was JLS, do you know the boy band from X Factor? She's got the JLS tickets and she's got us on 4th row. So really looking forward to that in November.
Wow,
so I'll give her a shout out just in case she's watching. Because, and I hadn't mentioned her cakes whatsoever. I've talked about my grandma's, talked about yours, talked about Christina's, and forgot to mention Casey.
Well, Casey.
Casey makes the most incredible, Casey's cake. She makes the most incredible cakes. Leanne's sister does as well, doesn't she?
Does she?
Yeah, Leanne's sister, yeah.
How did I know this?
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You need to ask. You need to ask,
For a sample of the cake?
Well, they look amazing, I'm not going to lie. Go and check her page out. I'll give you details afterwards.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, go and check her out, 'cause she's fabulous as well. You can tell talent runs in the family, can't you?
Absolutely right, creativity, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of creativity. And talking creativity, this is a lovely set that you can get really creative as well. Take your pens. I've just chosen some colours that match, actually, again, I did say this is what I tend to do. Pick papers and then match and bring in colours that I think will complement the papers. And because I've gone with like a little bit of a gingham kind of plaid check thing there, matching. And again, everything's come from, and I'll tell you, because I have written it down today. Let me just make sure I've got that. Everyday Scenes. Do you know the 8x8s? Do you know the books that I tripped over?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah. So the pads, shall I say. So that's come from there, so it's got a little celebration on. So kind of went with the colour and brought that into line. And the same like with the flags, that you could just take your colours and just highlight little certain areas. Let's come in and go in, add it all in. There we go. You've got, my belly's rumbling now, you've mentioned cake.
I know, well, everyone's talking about cake in the comments as well now. Zoe wants cake. Carol says she wants cake. And Sandra Dundas says, my grandma used to make cauliflower cake.
Ooh.
Green marzipan leaves around the outside and buttercream pipe centres.
Oh, no, that sounds delicious.
Oh, let us know if you're a baker in the comments and what your go-to cake is, so we can all just get even more hungry than we already are.
Yes.
And just on the subject of March birthdays, Lynn says, my daughter and one of my granddaughters have a birthday this month too. Marlene says, hello everyone from St. Petersburg, Florida. March 13th is my birthday. That's a week on Monday, isn't it?
Yes.
And Carolyn Zarnow says, morning, more laughs today, maybe one or two. My birthday is this month too. Well, happy birthday to all you Marchers. Marchers? Best month. Are you all Aries then? Is that what it is? Oh, Aries and Pisces. Aries starts later in the month, doesn't it? Oh, so Pisces and Aries. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Mine's in April, in case you wanted to...
Is yours April, Ben?
Yeah.
April when?
30th.
Right at the very end?
Yeah, right at the very end.
Oh.
Running a half marathon on my birthday this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
I'll have to remember that. I'll have to write it down. Mental note, 30th.
Yeah,
30th.
mental note, 30th.
Yeah.
I'm 30 on the 30th this year.
You did say we were going to have some laughs today.
Debbie, with the sass today. And after all those nice things I said about you yesterday, I take them all back.
Hey, did the Mrs. see?
I showed her.
Did you show her?
Yeah.
Thought it'd be best?
Yeah.
Thought it'd be best. Best to confess.
Best to
Always
confess,
best.
yeah.
Always best to confess.
She was laughing her head off. She said, I love Debbie. I love Debbie. I said, good job, because I love her too. She thought it was very, very funny.
Oh, God love her. Bless it. It's a good job, isn't it? It's a really good job. Now, I could speed this. I could get lost in my own world of colour.
Yeah.
It's like Ben said, choose your colour. This is the beautiful thing about this. I've created a stepper card. I've created that cutting ability. But choose your colouring. And I have literally chosen my tri-blends to create my beautiful coloured-in cupcake.
Ooh, wow.
Which now I'm going to do that little bit of decorating using those chosen papers. And it literally is now, you're just going to fill that up. Now, the stamp itself, this stamp was taken from the set, the Happy Birthday set, and I didn't have to fussy cut.
Nice.
Because it's got its own die as well. So if I bring that back in, you've got your own dies for the 2 sentiments that are in there to be able to cut out as well. So I've got my sentiment ready. I've got little mats and layers all ready. So we'll start sticking all of those together. I've even cut out a solid one using that turquoise, and that's that beautiful turquoise Centura pearl that you'll find all the colours all over the website. Go and check that website out. But I just want to sit something behind because I'm right into my drop shadow in. So I just wanted to add a little bit of, again, that little bit of a shadow underneath to make the sentiment pop.
Yeah.
And then using that Centura pearl, I'm just going to move this to one side just to show you how I'm going to do this, because I want to create a frame that goes around the outside of the image.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring in and I'm going to cut out using the 2 pieces because it gives me this lovely little frame. So I'm going to pop that down and run that through the die cutting machine. Let me hold that down with a little bit of low tack tape. And then coming in, it will create this lovely little frame piece that you could actually put behind the back if you wanted to and create a little bit of a drop shadow behind the image as well. And do you know what? I think I'm going to do that.
Is that what
I've
you're
got
gonna
2
do?
pieces, yeah. We'll do that. But I'm also going to create a frame on the outside as well by removing the image in the middle.
So
yes, I'm just going to move those out of the way and then just taking that off.
Oh, yes, I see what you're doing now. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit of time to cotton on.
It's okay. It's still early.
It is still early.
Ish. In the UK, it's not so much early, but where is it really early in the morning at the minute?
Well, California, it's like 3:30. 3:30 in the morning.
3:30 in the morning. I mean, I did see a few hours last night. Not that I've got Craig's insomnia, but I were up about 4 or 5 times at night. I just don't know what it was. Just get it up, off your trot.
What?
Yeah, and a little swig as well. It was probably my own fault. Swig.
A swig?
Swig
Yeah.
of water. So it's probably my own fault that I kept getting up.
Yeah.
Because I like to be, I like to have a little drink. Because your mouth always tastes a bit funny at middle at night, doesn't it? So, so that's what I did. But that, understandably so, up and down 3 or 4 times at night.
You were in comfort last night, though, weren't you?
Oh my God! Did you see the size of my bed? It was humongous.
I did.
I could have fit about. I said about 3 of me in there. About 4 or 5 of me darling in that bed. It was that big.
By the way, the only reason I saw Debbie's bed is because she put it up on Instagram before anybody else. So there's anything
Just to clear that up, in case Laura's watching again, I posted it on my socials.
Yeah,
Yes.
alongside your steak dinner, which looked
it
amazing.
was divine. Is the only word I can describe that is divine. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so I've cut those. Oh, well, I've got my two pieces. One that I'd already cut, but you can see the outline shape. What I just want to do though is create a little frame that's going to sit on the outside of that image. So I'm going to remove part of the centerpiece, but this one I'm going to keep underneath and create a bit of a drop shadow as well. In fact, you know what I could do? I could use the inside and keep yes.
What you do? What? Eh?
Yes,
What?
I could just keep one, and rather than waste both of my die cuts, I could use both in one.
Nice.
Yeah, never thought of that. Hey, definitely can tell it's early in the morning. The creativity hasn't quite, kicked in just yet.
Maybe we're working on Californian time. Maybe
Yeah, could well be, yeah. So that's now going to sit onto the outside frame that gives me that lovely frame. But I think I'll start sticking my panels down because I want to make sure I get all of this in. So I'm going to open up these side panels, pop these on, and I'll use a bit of, I'll use my tape pen. Yeah, we'll use tape pen.
Sandra's cauliflower cakes her grandma made just looked like cauliflowers, weren't actually made of cauliflower.
Is that just in case people thought cauliflower cake was a weird combination?
Yeah. Although you can get courgette cakes, can't you, as well now? Is that
As in like a proper courgette?
Proper courgette in a cake, yeah.
In a cake?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No?
No, keep that.
Okay.
Nope.
Carol says, I used to bake, but not so much now. My favourite cake is a hummingbird cake. I don't know what that is.
We need more details, please.
What is that, Carol? Let
Because
us know.
I'm hoping it's not. I mean, it's not.
No.
It's just not.
No.
So it must be some shape, do you think?
The shape of a hummingbird?
Shape of a hummingbird?
That would be hard to do, wouldn't it?
Well, there's some creative people out there, Ben. That's all I'm saying. Some very creative people out there.
Lillian doesn't bake anymore because things never made it to the cooling rack. Straight out the oven. Oh.
Lillian, I love it. That was the best thing about watching my grandma or my nan bake.
Yeah.
Used to stand and she'd let you lick out.
Lick the bowl out.
Lick the spoon, lick the bowl. Me and my sister used to fight over it. Literally. I won.
You bop her on the head with the spoon.
I'm the eldest. I was the eldest.
Yeah.
I had my ways and my means.
Carolyn Platt as well. He says, I'm also a March birthday. I was born on Good Friday, 27th of March. I try to have 2 birthdays every year, but my family won't let me. My birthday won't fall on Good Friday again until I'm in my 80s.
Oh.
Many years away, Carolyn, I'm sure.
Yes.
So yeah, cake with beetroot in is apparently a thing as well. And our Rachel on the social says that I've made a courgette cake. It does have additional flavouring. It just makes it lovely and moist.
With beetroot? Did you say beetroot?
She says beetroot cake is a thing, but she's made courgette cake.
Oh.
All this talk. Now we need to shut up and talk about
We've got to
something
stop
else.
talking about food. Goodness me, I wish I'd done butterfly now. We would have not steered onto this conversation.
Can you have cake on your...
No,
you can't. Too many sins, is it?
Too many sins. I could, because there's no food banned, is there, in anything?
No, but then not eat again for a week.
Well, the thing is, one piece of cake it would trigger. It's a trigger. So there's no way I'd be eating cake because that would be it for me. And it wouldn't be just a slice of cake, it'd be the whole cake. Do you know the scene in, what's it called? The scene, Matilda. Thank you, producer Johnny, where he eats Bruce Bogtrotter, and he eats all the cake.
Yeah.
Well, he's forced to eat the cake. That would be me with the chocolate sweats. And I'd be there with absolutely everywhere. Down my top, down my dress, down every orifice. It literally would. And everywhere. Oh dear, because cake, too much triggering. Too much triggering it would be. Now the last thing that I'm going to do is, like I said, just add that little bit of a drop shadow just around the back, like so. Do you love that film? Do you like Matilda?
Oh, I love Matilda. I haven't seen the new... Well, I've seen the musical on stage.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the musical film, if that makes sense.
The new... So there's a new film and a new musical?
Well, so there was the original movie, wasn't there? The one with Danny DeVito in.
I love that one.
Which is great.
I
Then
could
there was
watch that all the
obviously
time.
Matilda the musical on stage, which I've seen, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And now they've made a film of the stage musical.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it came out last month. Emma Thompson's Trunchbull.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Emma Thompson?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, you see, in my head, Trunchbull is one, and that's the lady that played Pam Ferris, thank you, yeah. So, yeah, well, I'm going to have to check that out, because that sounds really good. Check this out.
I know, all that talk of cake.
Yeah, talking of cake, but look how beautiful these are. Creating that lovely cutting base because you've got the die, and then you've got the stamp then to get creative to pop that into that centre. And you can make them with any of your card styles. Literally are the most amazing colourable creator cards that you've got so many different ways that you can use these, so many different styles of cards. So for me, an absolute plus because, or win-win, or a big fat tick there, because of all the ways that you can use them and take them into your different card folds, your different techniques, and then of course your different colouring mediums as well.
Absolutely brilliant. What a great demo, and what a fantastic discussion as well about cake. If you love this idea though, these colourable creator card dies, then this is the collection that you want to jump in and go for. A few of you just commenting, as I said at the start actually, if you are part of the Academy of Colour and looking for some great stamps to colour in, then these are brilliant. Marisol just saying these would be great to practice the Academy of Colour techniques. The roses especially would work with the new watercolour pencils, which came in and came out. I never even saw those. That was last week, wasn't it? But these are absolutely beautiful. You get a lovely set of stamps with each and every one of the die sets. And again, don't forget, you've got the die to be able to cut straight into your colour if you want that creator card effect. But like Debbie was explaining, you've got that outside piece there as well, which you can use to cut out panels if you want to use them as toppers. For your cards as well. Once again, you can use the stamps on their own if you want to be able to do that. You've got the dies for all of the sentiments that you've got in here too. And the actual images and the sentiments themselves, I think, cover off so many different occasions. Flowers, you've got thanks a bunch. With love, love is the rose that blooms forever. You've got that cupcake, there it is, the one that Debbie was just using there. That's got happy birthday, celebrate your day. You've also got life is too short, eat the cake. And again, those are the dies that you're going to use to cut out your sentiments. Then you've got the beautiful birds in there as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. Again, you know, whatever your choice of colour, you can almost colour those in to be whatever birdies you want them to be. You've got butterflies in here too, that beautiful butterfly set. You've got that gorgeous dragonfly in there as well, again with a wonderful set of sentiments. And then lastly is the special bouquet. It's a cracking price today for that full collection. $77.94 or $89.70 is what you should pay. However, today it's $24.95 or $28.71 off, bringing that price if you're platinum down to $42.39 or $48.79. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Such a fun and adorable card, says Adriana. And Carol says the hummingbird cake, Debbie. Oh, hummingbird cake is bananas, pineapple, pecans, and cream cheese icing.
Oh my God. Oh, be still my beating heart. That sounds divine. That sounds divine. You need to share that recipe because that sounds really beautiful. And I'll put the challenge, not to myself, give it to my niece.
Oh yeah, or Christina.
Oh, Christina, yes. Share the recipe, share the love. Please. Yeah.
Sounds healthy as well.
Sounds gorgeous. Sounds absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Cream cheese.
I mean, forget the cream cheese bit, but you know, the rest of it is very, very healthy. I'm sure that's not many calories at all. Christine says, you guys have made me hungry. It's way too early to eat. Not too early to eat, but I think, you know, maybe too early to be eating cake. Although here in the UK, it's nearly midday. So I'm thinking maybe not. Listen, we want to bring to you something which was here yesterday and was very, very popular indeed. A deal where you buy a set of Stampin' Dies and then we give you the MIDI for free. And if you think he's got that the wrong way around, I haven't. That was the deal we had yesterday. That's the deal that we're bringing to you today. A free MIDI when you buy this stamp set. And here's the thing. $51.16 is the platinum price, or $63.03. That price there, of course, is less than the cost of the MIDI, which is ridiculous. The MIDI is $69.99 or $89.95. So we're giving you a £70, $90 machine for free when you buy this bundle. It's slightly different to the original bundle that we had because it did sell out, but we restocked it because we knew that so many people would want to grab a MIDI and would want to grab a MIDI for free. So this is what you get for your 51 or 63. You're going to get a set of our dies and templates from the Iris folding collection, which I know you guys absolutely loved. If you've never tried this yet, you get that included. It's the poppies. You've got your little template there, shows you how to place your papers to create those beautiful florals. You've got the stunning frame here, this loving frame, stamp and dies here. Again, really quick, easy card making is that, and that's included within the collection. You've got the abstract splash stencil from the Enchanted Dreams collection. That's 5x5, and we're also popping in there one of our connecting sentiments dies. This one is the congrats, so you get the congrats die, which, as you can see there, you cut it any way you want, but we've cut it across the centre of the card, and it's so incredible how the card stays in one piece when you consider just how detailed that congrats is. It's really, really clever die, and you're getting that included as well with some stamps. So you've got congrats, proud of you, and then you've also got this set here, which is one of our waterfall die sets, the butterfly kisses. There's everything that you're getting on the back. So you've got the worker die there to be able to create that effect of the butterflies fluttering through, and you've got all the stamps and dies to be able to create this sort of effect that you're seeing on the front right here. So that is £51 or $63. You buy that bundle and then we give you the MIDI for free, which is quite simply redonkulous. It is ridiculous. And just to show you, because you think, oh, is it real? Is it real? Yes, look, there it is. There's your MIDI. You're getting your MIDI, comes with one of your plastic folders and your purple plastic shim too. There is still a deal also on the website where you can pick up replacements for the folders too. So if you want to stock up on those, you can. But that's an incredible deal. One of our core machines, one of our big sellers, one of the most popular machines in the range, and we're giving it away to you for free within this deal, which is incredible. So do not miss out. We've run it over again into today. I didn't think it was going to be back again today, but it is. So grab it whilst you can. Right, shimmering ink pads, they're still in stock. Yesterday, very popular, will be popular again today. These, again, October launched, disappeared, came back, disappeared, came back, disappeared, didn't see them for months. Now we've got all 10 back in, so it's a great opportunity for you to grab these if you haven't already. They're going to give you that gorgeous sheen and shine, that wonderful pearlescent pigment within this, giving you that beautiful, it's like Centura Pearl effect really. We chatted so much about this. You know, if you wanted to create your own beautiful coloured cardstock, you've got the ability to take this straight into your card and get those really big, bold sweeps of colour. Mix and match these up as well, create your own different colours with them, but you've got 10 different colours within the bundle. Love the design on these too, and that was one of the big things about this, so that these are going to obviously fit into your hand nice and easily. You've got that teardrop design on these too, so if you want to get in and do that more sort of finer detail, you can, but you've got, as I've said, 10 different colours within this range. You've got your sugar plum and queen bee. You've got the raspberry. By the way, these are all available individually should you wish to stock up, or maybe you're just missing a few, you don't want to buy the full bundle. Peach rose. There's that gorgeous lime soda. You've got your tropic blue. You've got your starry sky. You've got the frosty mint. You've got amethyst, and also you've got your toffee apple in there as well. $43.13 or $57.53 is the price on that collection. 10% saving. It's the same price we did these for when we launched them. We've held that price for you, so do make sure you jump in and grab those. And also, ribbon threading dies. These again falling under that sort of creator card umbrella. Now we've got a big masterclass coming up later on. Craig is going to be this side with Debbie, ready for that. And again, these are fantastic. And do you know what? I just love these. Obviously, you're going to be buying these for that effect of being able to thread all of your ribbons through. But I think these are just brilliant for, you know, similar to having like your broderie on glazed dies, where you've got kind of like background dies as a starting point for a particular project. These are absolutely brilliant just for that. However, if you have got lots of ribbon lying around, these are great kind of scrap busters as far as your ribbon's concerned, because they have been designed with that in mind. So this one is your diagonal lace. This one again, beautiful. It is the charming lace. We've just obviously threaded that beautiful ribbon through the center of the design here. I mean, how gorgeous is that one? It is your elaborate lace. just crisscrossing the ribbon through to create a really kind of, that's got a very sort of Eastery sort of Mother's Day feel to it, that one. Then you've got the bold florals. Again, really nice design this just on its own, but then once you've threaded the ribbon through, the different take you get with that particular set. And then lastly is your pretty florals. Again, really beautiful design that just on its own, but then when you thread the ribbon through, whether you go portrait or landscape with that, it's going to really take on a completely different look. Once again, you get the inner die, so you can cut straight into your cardstock. If you want to cut out and create a panel, you've got the outer die to be able to do that as well. What a buy on that, by the way. Just seeing the price, £16. Or $20, that is 60% off.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That is incredible. Get them quick. And by the way, do get things quick, because yesterday we were kind of, you know, just talking about various things. It's the magazine. I'll tell you, the magazine said, oh, take your time on the magazine.
Oh.
We've got loads of stock on that. Things like that sold out yesterday, not just the showstopper, but the magazine as well, overnight. So please, I'm not going to be saying be laid back about stuff today. If you see something that you like, grab it, because we've been so busy recently, Debbie, haven't we? Some great deals we've done.
Yeah, and because we feel terrible because we're bringing you these great deals, and then we're like, oh yeah, it's fine, don't worry. Well, it's clearly not. It's clearly not.
No.
So just make sure that if there's something that's caught your eye today, or there's a deal that you've seen, don't wait till 2 o'clock with the masterclass.
No.
Just because, you know, I'll still do the demonstration, and I promise we'll cover a lot in that show, but I don't want you to miss out on these deals. It's a masterclass with some amazing deals on there, this being one of them. And when you see the dies, I'll say it again, not that one trick pony. This is a beautiful die cut element without the use of ribbons.
Yeah.
You don't even need to use ribbons. You know, hands up if you've got loads.
Yeah.
Then absolutely, these are going to work perfectly, because the size of how they've been created is to give you the ability to use your ribbons, whether thick, thin, colourful, bright, subdued, whatever kind of ribbon you've got, lace, organza, whatever it is that you've got, you can use them in here because of how this die cut element gives you that space. And then the multiple ways you can thread, because the design is so delicate, so creative, it means that you can get really creative with your ribbons. We give you 3 distinctive ways of using it on the front of the packaging, because on the packaging it gives you 1 description of how you can put it, 2 descriptions how you can do it, 3 descriptions how you can do it, and then more, because this has got like a design running through this lacy one, and I'm going to use the charming lace, and I'll show you in a minute when we die cut this. And then you've got the crisscross design, but there's other ways you can use this as well, Ben, and this means for me lots of different colourways that you can use. This one on the front gives you a little bit of indication. It's going to be that perfect backdrop for any of your cards. It could just be it could be a focal bit, pop a sentiment onto there. It can go into your card making as well. But the lovely thing, as always with our creator cards, is it comes in the 2 parts, so that you've got ability to cut directly in or cut the frame out. And I'm going to do the frame this time, so I'm going to cut the entire frame out using both of those pieces. But that's what I love about this. It really, really is a fabulous die. And even the decorative panel alone on its own, without the use of threading, and then think of all the ways, think of all the cards, the gift bags, the gift boxes, think of all the ways that you're going to be able to use these in different configurations. It's why it lives in the creator card range, but it's that lovely concept, a different concept with the creator card. Ribbons, we're going to use ribbons, we're going to thread, and there's lots of snippability. You can snip into these designs as well. Don't have to use it as a full panel. I
think they're similar, aren't they, in design to like the broderie on glazed dies?
Yes.
In the fact that they're a beautiful starter point for a background, whether you thread them with ribbon or not.
Can I just tell you as well, I saw somebody post something on I'm a Crafter's Companion with the broderie on broderie on glaze. Yes, and she'd ribbon threaded it, and it looked stunning. Absolutely. She used, she did. Ooh. I can't remember the lady's name, so apologies. But go and check I'm a Crafter's Companion page out, because boy, oh boy, it looked beautiful.
But was that recently?
Beautiful. Yes, very recently. I think I only saw it in the last couple of days, actually, to be fair, Ben. I'm pretty sure.
Have a look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to cut, I'm going to clean my die first. So in fact, where's my brush gone? Let me grab my brush just for a second. There it is. And I'm just going to clean out all the die cut pieces. because we've said it is quite a lacy design, there's quite a lot of intricacy to it as well. And I'm just going to see, let me just make sure, get rid of them, here we go. And we're going to poke out all of those pieces ready. There we go. Are you okay there?
Sorry, I'm just looking through the I'm a Crafter's companion page, and one of the first things which has come up is Anne, who's been doing some baking, and so just when we didn't want to see more
you're
cake.
kidding.
Yeah, more cake.
More cake.
You stop thinking about cake. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I love it though. You know, you get creative anyway.
Hey?
Get crafting. I mean, crafting, obviously, it's the craft month, official craft month, isn't it, this month?
Yeah.
March, yeah? National Craft Month.
Yes, and that can take on many forms.
It can, yes.
Not just what we do, but all sorts of different types of crafting, like your baking as well, if you like to do that.
Exactly, if you love your baking. I love that. I'm going to have to check that out, so I'll check Anne's post out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find that post that you said. I can't find it.
Yeah, it's on there because I saw it. It was only the other day I saw it, and I hope I commented, because I like to comment now and again on there. I can't comment on every single post, but yeah, I like to, because it just blew my mind. I'm thinking, oh my God, I love it. Love it. And because I love those dies.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely
They're absolutely
fabulous.
Aren't they? They are, yeah. Sorry, it's taken a while for me to poke out all my little bits. I thought I'd done myself a pre-cut, but I haven't. So you're going to have to bear with me, because I want to show you that possibilities and why these are absolutely fabulous. And I thought my die cleaning brush, it needs a replacement head, is all I'm going to say. Once you know it's not starting to clean out your dies or your die cut elements, it's time for a new head.
Okay.
Yes. So not your own head.
No.
No.
The head for the...
Yeah. No. Wurzel Gummidge. Yeah. Producer Johnny, get straight away and never said change your head. He used to change his head all the time, didn't he?
He did. Used to change his head.
John Pertwee.
John Pertwee. We do have, by the way, if you do need to change your head, we do have an intricate tools collection, which is part of masterclass. So if you do want to, get that today, details coming up at the bottom of your screen. Because you will need those tools if you're getting dies like this. You will,
yeah, and especially when you've got this kind of intricacy, because most of it stayed in the card rather than the die. Obviously, you've still got your die cleaning brush to be able to use that with the sponge to clean that out as well, and not do what I do, because I am a devil for tapping on the back of my die to get rid of all the bits. As John, Tracy and Julia and Jake will tell you. I felt terrible last night. Charlotte said to me, look at that back of there.
Did she tell you off?
Well, no, she never tells me off, Charlotte. She never tells me off. But she did have a little bit of... I should have got the brush myself and done it, is what I should have done.
Yeah.
But I was cleaning pots. That's my excuse. I was cleaning pots. I was being mum. Because there were a few pots in
I stick them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh.
I don't usually.
Well, you clean them and then put them in the dishwasher?
I always do, yeah. Get the grime off and...
Doesn't that come off in the dishwasher? Oh.
No, especially like thick, heavy lipsticks. No.
Oh, so wearing mine
get
then.
rid of
Sorry
lipsticks,
about that.
yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
Because I wear a lot of lipsticks. I mean, I know you... Did you wear lipstick?
What?
Do you wear lipstick?
Maybe a bit.
Well, I know you wear your makeup. And with a bit of what's it called? What's it called, that stuff?
Oh, you're thinking of like lip gloss.
It's not chapstick, is it? Lip gloss, yeah.
I don't wear lip gloss.
They've got like a lot of grease in there, aren't they? To moisten.
Oh, Vaseline.
Yes, it's like, yeah. Oh, Vaseline, yeah. And they don't come off the cups very well, so that's why I give it a little bit of a wipe. So yes, I clean them before I put them in the dishwasher.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, there you go. So I didn't leave my mess for Charlotte to clean up, just pointing that out.
I love the way
just in case anybody... It's almost like I'm just covering all bases here.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I didn't leave it messy.
Debbie did a lot of tidying up yesterday, everyone, okay?
Apart from sweeping all the bits up. Right, back to the die cut. It's all poked out now, so it's all ready, but this is the combination that you've got all these spaces to play with. So you've got, of course, the main one running across the centre. You've then got these top ones as well that give you that crisscross design, which is what I'm going to start with this. I've got two different sizes of ribbons on, but you can crisscross and you can take it from the bottom, go across. There's tons and tons of ways that you can use it, but can you see what else you can do with it? Snip it out of the frame, and you've got ability to elongate that design.
Oh,
that's a beautiful panel in itself, which would look lovely without the use of ribbons. But yeah, you've got snippability factor into this as well, so absolutely get creative with it. It's from that Creator Card range, so please do. However, I am going to take some of my favourite colour. I did use the Lilac Centura Pearl for this, so that's why you've got that lovely sheen. I've gone with a really nice satin ribbon, and I'm going to go it, because I mean, I talk about it a lot, but I have got a lot of ribbons, far too many to mention. And I'm pretty sure I am not the only person in the world that's got bit of a ribbon addiction.
Ribbonaholics, give us a shout in the comments.
Absolutely. Whenever I venture to a craft store, haberdashery store, I'm straight in. And my daughter does a lot of that for materials and things. I go in for ribbons.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, absolutely.
How many ribbons you got?
Don't want to admit to it.
Huh?
Don't want to admit to it.
How many?
I feel like it's a bit of a problem with ribbons.
10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, hundreds, thousands?
Probably in the
hundreds,
possibly hundreds of.
High hundreds.
I've got a lot. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there, Ben, because I've got a lot of ribbon. And it's one of those things that you collect over the years, isn't it? And then you think, I'm never throwing that, because I love making bows. I love, especially when you have dies like this, to get creative with. Absolutely, you can. So, I've got a fair few. Right, I'm going to snip that off on either end just to keep it nice and neat to start with. And then you will continue to do that all the way around the design. However, there's another area here. So we've got, let me bring that back under again. We've got this other area here where we can do the crisscross design. Now, make life easy for yourself with ribbons as well. If you find it frays, because the nature of ribbon can fray, pop a little bit of tape around there. I syringe mine. I've told you this before. I get a little match and syringe. So I syringe the end to give it a crispy end.
You do what?
Did I say syringe?
I don't know what you're saying. Oh, singe. Right.
Choice of words, Debbie, choice of words. Singe, not
like
syringe.
Like burn it?
Singe, burn. A little bit of a flame at the end of your ribbon gives it a little crispy edge.
Okay.
So that's what I do with my ribbon. You have got low-tack tape that you can wrap around the end as well to make it nice and easy for yourself. You can use things like your, do you know your darning needles? You could put it through a darning needle as well and then poke your needle up and down through the design, depending on how intricate it is, depending on which area you want to use as well. Because honestly, if you even look here, you've got there's holes everywhere in this gorgeous design. So there's tons of ways that you're going to be able to use this. And that's why I absolutely love these. But again, I've got a nice, fairly thin ribbon here. So it's not too difficult to do this. And then again, I'm just going to take my ribbon and we're going to thread inside each one of those pieces to create that lovely crisscross design, or just the scallop design, because I don't have to crisscross it. I can just keep coming underneath, back up, and keep threading all the way through, and just have a loop. So it could be a loop one rather than a crisscross. So again, multiple ways that you are going to be able to use these beautiful, beautiful dies. I absolutely love them, and I love ribbon threading. I'm so pleased that we've got these in the Creator Card range. We did a collection many moons ago, and they were like a strip panel. Now we've got it in this Creator Card range. It was before your time, Ben.
Before my time, before my time on Earth, or before my time here?
Before your time at Team CTV.
Team CTV.
Team CTV, yeah. Before your time here, yes.
Nearly 3 years now, you know.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Well, 3 years this year it will be.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Feels longer, doesn't it?
I wasn't going to say that at all. But I can't believe 3 years.
No, right?
No, it is. It's crazy when you think how fast time goes. In August, I will have been with the company 7 years.
No, you will never have.
7 years, yeah. I started the process in, I think it was the June. So June, I think it was the June. What was that, producer Johnny? How long have you been here?
Johnny's been 7 years. On the
So you started in the March as I started in the officially signed contracts on the August, but I'd already started with the accredited demonstration team. So,
wow.
Yeah, wow.
7
years, yeah. It's really strange, isn't it, Johnny, to say that, but yeah.
Okay, it's all changed in that time as well for you guys.
So much has changed.
Johnny said, he was like, only came up for a laugh.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, and he's never left. It's like the Hotel California, isn't it? Yeah, you can never leave once you're in.
Exactly. Well, it's changed so much.
Yeah.
So much has changed. in those few shoots. And I've been with the TV team 4 of those years, 4 and a bit now. So it's and a lot has changed even there. Now you can see that's starting to come along.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'll go right to that very end and I'll show you the crisscross, but I'm not going to do all the rest of it. So because I've got one here at the side of me. But I do want you to think about these deals. Look at that price on the screen. It's an amazing deal for not only a die that creates a beautiful panel, but a die that gives you multiple options in how to use with your ribbons. And I say ribbons, it doesn't necessarily have to be a ribbon. Could be, do you know your twine?
Oh yeah, twine's good idea.
I'm thinking of all different things that you could wrap around and create all your styles. What's that thin paper stuff that...
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, what's it called?
Like paper thread it?
Yeah, you could do paper if you wanted to paper thread, you could do. I probably would just do it on the kind of the bigger, chunkier pieces with that. But yeah, you could do that as well.
Like things like your jute, haven't you, from your vintage diary?
Yeah.
Vintage diary, I think it was in.
Yeah, absolutely. Options are endless.
Oh, all sorts of different ribbons.
Absolutely. And then you come back in. Now, obviously, I'd need a lot bit more thread, but come back in and thread it down the opposite end now. So it creates now that lovely crisscross.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you've done that, and like I said, I'm not going to continue all the way through because I could, again, spend a bit of time doing all of that. But when you're finished, you've got your salad pieces going through the centre and then the crisscross design running through there. Now, I will just say, tape that down. Obviously, at one end, you know, if you've started and just continue to go all the way around, you only need to tape it around one side. Yeah. But with the bigger ones, I've got to do it on both sides there. So I'm just going to pop a bit of tape just around that very edge, just to secure the ribbon into place before I snip it down. I'm just going to make sure I've done that on the other side. I think I was doing that while you were talking earlier. So I'm just going to snip off and neaten that edge.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
very
the effects are so classic. They really are. They're absolutely beautiful. And again, means now I can take it into my card making and things like that. But on this occasion, I'm going to do it into a lovely gift box.
Oh, lovely. So, like you said, nice panel for the front of a bag as well.
Yeah, a gift bag that could be. And then you could put your sentiment in there. Maybe add some florals around there as well. So there's lots of options that you have. Once you've done that little area, you've got lots of options. Now, I've made myself a box. I've gone for a big one, so I've used this from my A3 cardstock, and it actually is a 10-inch by 11.5, and I've scored it at 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches all the way around, and I did it with the same size, but I've trimmed my ends a little bit. So instead of having, well, it's been a 2-inch, I've gone down to 1. So I've got a 1 and a 2-inch base. I find that the easiest way when I want to make this kind of style of box. I've already pre-cut into the panel, and I actually use the outside die to do that, to create the outside panel, to give me the little area where I want to add a bit of acetate. So I'm going to come in and add a bit of acetate. I've also cut my panel round because I love the hummingbird paper pad. So I've been using a bit of that of late. So I've just decorated using the hummingbird. And I'm going to come round and pop a little frame just around the outside. Like so. There we go. And again, using that outer frame die, so that die again comes in useful for so many things because I cut out to create that perfect panel again. So you can't see any white space, you can't see any of the black, it's all there, and it makes it nice and neat. I'm going to turn that over and pop the acetate on because what I want to do is sit my panel into there. Now, somebody asked us yesterday about acetate. Oh, yeah. This is our heavyweight acetate. I'm not sure if it's in stock. Go and check the website out, but it has a protective film. Peel off the film. That you peel off, and now I've got a nice piece of clear acetate to stick over my design. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it would be.
As soon as you mention something like that,
I know.
I guarantee it'll be out of stock.
Do you know, it's so true, isn't it? Yeah, so true. But I'm just going to pop that into there, and then I'm going to sit my design straight in. So it sits into there. So it's almost got like a little bit of a see-through element, but I mean, I adore this. So again, I'm going to come in. I'm going to use my dotted tape pen just for this, but you can use red liner tape pen. Red liner tape pen?
Red liner tape pen? Red liner tape?
Red liner tape. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Hey, maybe that's a new thing to invent.
Well, maybe, yeah. Maybe we might have to put that forward, yeah. But again, I'm just going to stick that into that centre panel. As it dispenses, it peels its own back off, because that's the only thing I struggle with the red liner tape. That sounds ever so good, doesn't it? I like that. Yeah, we'll have to put that one forward, won't we? Now, before I actually use the put the box together. I'm just going to pop on now my, I used one of our sentiments. Do you know the sentiment with the die cut element? And I've gone with the best,
yes.
and I've just popped it onto a foam pad just to lift that off and use the wishes, because this is a nice little gift bag for someone, or gift box for someone. But doesn't it make such a really interesting and a really pretty box? With the use of your ribbons. And again, I'm just going to come in and just add another little ribbon to the bottom, so it all ties in. In fact, I'll go on that bottom one, give it a little bit of an interest there.
Beautiful, that.
And then again, just take your box panel, stick that together. And I'll do that with me base as well in a second. But again, a really lovely, pretty box.
A lot of people are going to be getting these if they haven't already. Cause,
well, at that price, I'm not, you know, it's an absolutely brilliant price.
Lots of self-confessed ribbonaholics.
Good.
Like Colleen, he says, my name is Colleen and I am a ribbonaholic. And Annie says, ribbon fanatic here. I have thousands, I'm sure. I bought boxes and boxes from a ribbon store in New York City that went out of business. Laces as well, and many are vintage.
Wow. Oh, what a find.
Yes.
What a find to drop on that. I mean, super sad that the business closed, but, absolutely, what a win for you there to find something like that, and so many as well.
Yeah.
And there you go, Ben. A lovely little gift box using those gorgeous ribbon threading creator card dies, which for me give you those ultimate ways of being able to use them. And that was just a really simple technique of popping ribbon in different colours, in different ways to be able to create there.
Absolutely fantastic is that. Debbie, that box absolutely gorgeous, says Carol. Laura is saying, I know I bought those older ribbon dies years ago. Oh, so somebody who knows about those dies that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Sarah just said, Ben, news in from Melbourne, Australia. I've got my shimmer inks today. Boom, Sarah, that is nice. And Carolyn says, read the ribbon dies. I ordered this last week. I'm still waiting to get them. Nice to see a demo. That's what we're here for, making sure that you can take these away and get crafting straight away. Yeah, loads of love coming in for that box as well. We'll do the vote, of course, the next half hour or so you can vote for your favourite card of the show. But if you want to grab these, they are brilliant. And as we've talked about, do you know what? Just a really useful set of dies, whether you're going to be kind of threading these with your ribbons or not. The fact that you've got a beautiful kind of starting point, a base for your cards or your bags or your boxes. You've got the main kind of detail die and then the outer die as well, so you can cut straight into your cardstock. Create those panels if you want to be able to do that too. But you know, if you are like Debbie, for example, if you're like Anne, if you're like Colleen, and lots of others of you as well, if you've got ribbons coming out your ears, then this is what you absolutely need to jump in and get and create these beautiful cards. You'll see on the packaging, like Debbie shows you, there's lots of different ways to be able to thread these. On the boards, we've obviously just threaded them in one particular way, but you can see here with the charming lace, again, lots of different ways to thread these with lots of different size ribbons and, like you guys have said, laces and all sorts. That one there is gorgeous, that elaborate lace. You've then got the beautiful bold florals. Again, love the fact that we've actually crisscrossed that one through all the detail there. And then finally, this one is your pretty florals. The price is absolutely insane, right? It's $64.95 or $74.75 is what you should be paying. The platinum price today, though, is just £16.85 or $20.33. I mean, just incredible, really. That basically only pays for about one, doesn't it, really? Saving £43 or $49. Busy, busy, busy for those. We're going to give you time to check out your baskets. Don't forget, of course, it is National Craft Month, so you will find this week 10% off Spectrum Noir goodies and accessories. And don't forget, as we head up to Mother's Day here in the UK on the 19th, if you do purchase one of our gift cards, maybe you're getting it for your mum, maybe you're getting it for yourself, buy a gift card and you'll receive a £5 $5 voucher back for you. Obviously, this is taking into account it's Mother's Day here in the UK, but our US friends, you can still take advantage of this deal. I know Mother's Day is later in the year, but definitely do that. Maybe buy yourself a gift card and get yourself a free £5 $5 voucher. Just saying. Listen, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, lots more inspiration for your Wednesday. We'll see you in a mo.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Lovely to see all the comments coming through. You guys have absolutely loved those ribbon threading dies. Debbie, I had to bid on them all. Oh, the ribbons that you got, Anne, but got them all at amazing bargains. I have tons of new ones as well. Can't pass up a ribbon sale. I make wreaths and they take a lot of ribbons, says Anne. And Michelle Parsons says, I too am a ribbon addict. Although most of mine are the larger kind because I make wired ribbon flowers. It says absolutely incredible. Lovely to hear about all of your crafts as we are, of course, in National Craft Month. Going to be celebrating that right throughout March, of course, bringing you lots of different deals Lots of different promotions throughout the month. This week up until Sunday, 10% off Spectrum Noir tools and accessories. And just keep your kind of ears close to the ground because lots of new things kind of dropping in all the time. And I won't tell you what it is, but this weekend we've got, oh, there you go. Is that? That's only the weekend. That's this weekend. I won't tell you what, oh no, George will tell you. That's not now, I don't think. That happens at the weekend. Take that off. That's off. Take that off. That's so funny. I don't tell you what it is. Boink. Oh dear. Thank goodness you got Craig for the rest of the day. Eh? That's all I could say. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's really tickled me. That's so funny. Oh dear. Anyway. If you want individual pens, come back at the weekend, basically, because may or may not be true what we just put on the screen. Maybe George is lying. One thing we have got on the shows today, and our storage has proved so popular recently. Of course, we've had the brand new launch recently of the Store It All, that massive Arnold Schwarzenegger of folders. This one's one of the original and best, really, the small die stamp and storage folder. This is brilliant. Again, a great deal for you because you've got the actual folder itself. And you're going to get 2 packs of magnetic panels. So there's 3 magnetic panels within each pack. However, you will just be paying for 1 set. You buy the folder and 1 pack. We give you 1 pack of magnetic panels for free. Again, look the absolute business, these beautifully designed in our colours, wonderfully made as well. You've got that riveted sort of stitching in there, that handle as well, which is really, really nice and comfortable to hold. And then when we open this one up via the zip, you can then see inside plenty of space to hold all of those magnetic sheets. As I say, we're going to give you 2 packs, so that equates to 6 sheets. You'll fit more than that in there, but as we always say, I suppose it depends on the size of the dies that you're putting into these, depends on how many of those panels that you'll get in. They're already pre-punched for you as well, so you don't have to worry about doing that. You can just simply slot them onto the ring binder and then store all of your dies and stamps in there. Nice to have this kind of thing, isn't it? I think particularly for those smaller dies which might have a tendency to go missing, keep them all on the magnetic panels and they won't disappear. We've also got a couple of little elasticated pockets in the front of the folder too. So again, great for keeping little tools or other bits and pieces in. And a really nice way to do things, whether you kind of just store randomly or maybe you have like a storing system, these are absolutely brilliant and a must-have for any craft room. And also I think a nice way for you if you are potentially thinking about going away on a holiday or going crafting with a friend, you can just pop a few of your dies and stamps in there, take with you, and you know that they're all contained within that folder. £15.98 or $17.55 is the price there. Buy the folder, 1 pack of panels will give you the other panel for free. Right, next up, these shaped card bases. Now, you can buy all of these individually should you wish. However, if you decide to buy them all in this bundle that we've got for you on screen for an absolutely ridiculous, crazy price, I cannot actually believe that we're doing that, you will get the best saving on these. You save an extra, it's around about £10 or $11. And these really are so much fun. If you love your creator cards, this is kind of like creator cards in a very different way because they're gonna, not only can you just like cut out the panels themselves to maybe pop onto the front of a card, but you've actually got the ability to make full-on cards out of the designs that you've got here. So, for example, make a handbag-shaped card. I mean, how amazing is that? And you will see with the dies that you get here, not only do you create the card, but you've then got all of the dies to be able to completely bling up your handbag and make it look like a, trying to think of a handbag range, Louis Vuitton, is that one?
That's one.
Or a Gucci.
Ooh.
Or
I could dream of owning a Gucci.
Wow.
Dream of owning one.
I thought you'd give me another name of a handbag. Prada as well.
Prada, yeah, Prada.
Could be whatever you want it to be.
Bradley.
An Aldi one, did you say?
Aldi?
A Mulberry one. Oh,
Aldi.
Aldi, I don't know. Look at my new bag, straight from Aldi. Yeah, but you know, however you want to bling these up. Think about all of the different papers and cardstock you've got. Think about, you know, I've maybe used potentially some like, you know, maybe some of our like a glitter cardstock, or maybe some of our mirror cardstock to give you a handbag card, a real bling. But you've got all of the different elements here, even the little catch, the little handle. You've got the little buckle on there as well, and all of the different bits of hardware to bling that one right up. Loads of fabulous stamps as well, classy and fabulous. Have a gorgeous day. A girl can never have too many handbags. There's loads on there. So that's one set. This is my favourite though. I absolutely love this camper van, and I think it's brilliant. Once again, make that camper van card. And I think this is going to be great if you've got kids, would absolutely love this. Maybe you have got someone in your life who does like going camping in the camper van. This always reminds me, you guys in the US won't have seen this show, I don't think, because I don't think it ever made it over there. Reminds me of the Sooty show.
Yes.
Remember Sooty? He used to drive around in his little van, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it could be also like an ice cream van maybe. But once again, you've got all of the different components here, even the hubcaps for the wheels, which I just think is brilliant. Lots of different ways to kind of cut in the windows and the awning. It's brilliant. And then all of these sentiments as well. Things like, you don't have to be crazy to camp with us. What does that say? Oh, we can train you. That is brilliant. I love that. I love adventure, and home is where you park it. So I think that is going to be relevant to a lot of people. And can you believe you're getting all of that for 28 quid or $35 if you're platinum, plus this set, which I know the lovely lady across the other side of the studio absolutely loves. Create your own fantastic shoe card. If the shoe fits, that's what that one's called. And once again, you can see here lots of the different elements to be able to bling that one up, and some fabulous, fabulous sentiments. Good shoes take you to good places. Celebrate in style, and you can never have too many shoes. All of that, right, that equates to 54 dies and 29 stamps. What are we doing today? Practically giving away product, £28 or $35.20. You can buy the sets individually. There are half price deal individually, but the best way, the biggest saving you're going to get is to go for the full collection. The most fun I think you can have in a stamp and die set there, isn't it?
Oh, utterly. And very worthy of being in the creator card range, because yes, you'll create this beautiful shaped card, and they are such good fun, honestly. Every time I see this one, I adore it. There's so many things you can do. You can turn it into an ice cream van, you can take a camper van, you can take it into any kind of van. A white van. Do you know the white vans that drive around up and down? Could be a man, yeah, white van man. Yeah. You could absolutely turn this into anything you want. So you've got the lovely shape, and of course the handbag is just super cute. For me, the shoe is just fabulous. So they're all the shaped card bases. So they're beautiful pieces that will stand up on a very good mantelpiece pleaser. But create a card. So you can create lots of different styles of cards. So you can take them into your traditional card making. I love that one with the use of the ice cream there. I think that's absolutely fabulous. Look at the shoe one with the rest of your colours that you could be using, that you could be matching it up. What about a bit of mixing and matching? I mean, come on, girls. That is stunning. Handbags. And then using things that you might have in your collection to do the extra little bit of, wait a minute.
Je ne sais quoi.
Is that the right word? Zhuzh it up.
Zhuzh it up.
Or titivate it up.
Yeah.
Is that
a little bit of je ne sais quoi.
Yes, exactly. You could be taking all your beautiful handbag, or your beautiful embossing folders and emboss with them. That's the studded leather one that looks stunning. Pair them up together. Look at this.
Whoa.
I mean, a few of the studs, I'm not going to lie, have dropped off in transport. They've dropped off.
Yeah.
But look. Got a bit of studs going off there.
Wow.
Do you know anybody in your life who would wear a pair of those?
Me?
I actually had a pair for my 40th.
What?
Honestly, yeah. I couldn't walk in them. 40th. And they were about 10-inch high. And my partner at the time...
Were 10 inches?
Oh, I was so... I couldn't even walk in them. If you'd have seen the state of me. And because I partied like the Queen at my 40th, I literally took like every day was a party day, and I went out for different occasions with friends, and I literally, they say life begins at 40, it did for me because I partied for about 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
And one of the nights that I went out, I had, and my sister bought them for me. Well, because I saw them, loved them. Were they sensible shoes?
No.
Were they ecky thump? Couldn't walk in them. He practically had to carry me around the town the whole night. Just awful.
Just imagine you now being carried around on one of those thrones.
Yeah.
You know, there's four semi-naked men carrying you around.
Oh, God, I can dream. Johnny. Sorry, George. Actually, you could have you three. You could have you three. You know, what would be fourth?
Craig.
John, Craig.
Oh, John.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna have a soiree. Gonna be Ben. Gonna be Craig. Gonna be John. George, Jake, and you'll all smell gorgeous as well. So I'll be sat there up at the top with my grapes. My big fan. Oh, Brent can stand up there with me and he can be fanning me while I'll involve all the team. However, oh my days, this is the kind of thing you can be creative with them. Look at this. This is a gorgeous gift box with a lovely easel-shaped bag on the top as well.
Cool.
I love that. I think that's absolutely fabulous. And again, pairing them up together, that's a bit more of a... Burberry. Wait a minute.
Burberry, yeah.
Burberry, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice Burberry-inspired theme card. So lots of lovely things you can do with them. Again, ticking that box for me. More than one way that you can use them. And that is what I love about these. So I am going to use, she says, the shoe.
Use the shoe.
I had to use the shoe. And again, a really lovely big dice. It's going to be a statement piece that you're going to use as well. And simply to create the shape of the base, you're going to take some, I've got some multi-purpose cardstock. I've scored it in half. It actually measures in at 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches because the die itself is quite a big die. So the largest of the die, being the shoe, is a 5 inch by 4.9 inches. So that's quite a nice big size. Now there's ways that you can create your shaped card blanks, but if you're new to this, I'm going to make life easy for yourself just by taking it over the edge, so it's going to stay connected into the cardstock.
Right.
You could cut this out 3 times and then you could put your score lines into place and attach it and things like that. But I'm going to do it really quick and simple, and I'm just going to overhang the top parts just by that little piece there, and then hold it down with some low-tack tape.
Rosalind just says, Debbie, all of my high heels are a thing of the past. I just wear wedges and flats now. Same as me. Same as me. I wore heels once in a panto and yeah, never again. Like,
Did you have an appreciation for us women?
Oh yeah. I had to walk down some, it was the start of the second act to Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty? No, oh dear, Cinderella.
Yes.
I had to walk down the steps into the ball. My goodness me, walking down steps in heels, and the heels were like that.
Ooh.
Big, it's hard work, isn't it?
Lethal.
It is hard work. I don't know how. Do you know what made me have appreciation for you ladies is when you see like the dancers who dance in heels. Like how on earth do they do those moves with like heels that are so tall and tiny?
I don't know.
Blows
honestly,
my mind.
Honestly. And I bet I used to, honestly, I loved heels. And I've got, do you know when you have to, you know, it's a sad time of your life when you have to start getting rid of some of the shoes. There's a couple, I just can't bring myself to get rid of. George! Did you hear George then? For those who can't hear George, I wish you'd get rid of some of the shoes. Should have my wardrobe. That's no way to speak about your fiancé's soon-to-be wife, mister.
George.
But yes, yeah, shoes are quite... Again, shoes were in a bit of an addiction when I was younger. And the cheaper the better, to be fair. They don't have to be expensive shoes. I mean, I've never owned a pair... What's the ones that have got the red base?
The what?
The red base. What do they call them?
Whoa, what are you asking me for? Red base?
Yeah, they've got a red
sole?
base. Yeah, red sole. Is it a Louis
Vuitton.
Louis what?
Louis Vuitton. I don't know.
Is that right?
Is it actually? Louis Vuitton.
With the expensive price tag. With a very expensive... Yeah, that's the one. Look at him, you feel right clever now, don't you? Because you know your shoes better than me. Cheaper the better. That's what I'm saying.
So it's Louis Vuitton and Louis Vuitton?
It's
Louis Vuitton, isn't it?
No, I think it's the I think it's a Louis
Doo. Louis Doo.
No, he did not produce shoes. Oh, what on earth are they called? Everybody, you're probably screaming at the screen now. So let us know. So is it Susie we've got?
Christian Louboutin.
Louboutin.
That's what Rachel thinks.
Thank you, Rachel. Is it our Rachel that's on the socials? Thank you, Rachel, because I'd love to own a pair. Not that I could walk in them, because they're about 10 inches high. But no. Right. Back to the demo, Debbie, just in case, you know, we are professionals here. Let's move away from the shoes.
Always, #TotesProfesh.
So again, what you've got now is you've got the card base ready, because by keeping it connected, it means your card base is done. I don't have to worry about a third piece attaching it, trying to work out where to put score lines, because it's all done and ready for me to decorate. Now, you can cut yourself out another piece, but I'm going to cut it out into our patterned cardstock. And anybody asking about this, do you know we have launched this, haven't we? Because I'm not been using this last 2 days. Do you know the blue pastel plaid pad, 12 by 12? We have launched it, haven't we? The pastel plaids.
Does it launch last week?
Please tell me it's launched. I'll be getting shot if it hasn't. Because I used it yesterday and somebody asked where I got it from, so I just said the plaid, 12 by 12. Oh. And I'm thinking, is that one that's had in my stash waiting for a launch? Oh,
Johnny
sugar.
can't see anything.
Use any of your papers.
Just ignore the ones Debbie's using now.
Ignore the ones I'm using now, just in case. Rachel, help me out. Quick. Have we launched? Juicy Johnny, say, I haven't seen it. Oh dear, I hope.
Yeah, I can't see that.
I might be getting plenty of days off if I'm not careful.
Leanne was just in the corridor as well.
You're kidding me?
No, she's just
She
walked
been
down.
in the corridor. What's she come in the corridor for?
I don't know. She waved and then she
Did she?
was talking to Craig for a bit and then she went again. So.
I've don't know what paper pad you're talking about. Don't know what paper pad you're talking about. No,
Nobody's seen it, so just pretend we haven't seen it.
We haven't seen it. So I'm going to just attach that across the front of there. Now, I'm not worried too much. Like I said, you can, if you want, add a little bit of white onto the back of there as well, if you want. But I'm just going to stick this down with, I'll use my tape pen, because I can cover the whole of that shoe base. However, I want to give it more 3D feel to it. So this is when you're going to use all the accessory packs with it as well. And I say the accessory packs, the things that you're getting on your die set, because that looks lovely.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit, it needs something else, is the word.
But, yeah,
and this is the something else. And it needs zhuzhing up. Yes, absolutely, it needs zhuzhing up. So we have got the heel die. So that's the heel die that will sit over the top. So I'm going to cut that out into a bit of black. We've also got the sole, the base, the sole of the shoe, she says. We've also got the top of the shoe, so the bit where you put your foot in, like the glass slipper.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come in with a little bit of textured cardstock with that one. There's the sole. I knew it was on there somewhere. So that's my sole on there. And then we've got things like decoration. So I've got, and honestly, these are going to be perfect for all your scraps. So I've got myself a selection of colours that I thought would go nice with purple. So I'm going to have we'll have a pink bow.
Oh, why not?
Why not? Pink bow. We're going to have I love this one because this has got like...
that bit there?
Yeah, it's got like a die cut element. It's like a buckle or a gem for your bows or for your bottom of your shoes. Tons of ways you're going to be able to use it, including all the other little accessories when it comes to your bow as well. But I'll just cut a few out for now because I'm only using my Gemini Junior plates. So let's come in and use a few of those. Let's see how many we can get on.
Kate McQueen says, I'm a shoe collector. Remember Kate? Says, I have an entire wall of shoes in my bedroom.
A wall of shoes? That sounds nice.
That sounds showbiz, doesn't it?
That does sound showbizy.
Or shoebiz. Syl says, La Vuitton for shoes, Louis Vuitton for bags.
Thank you. We were getting his bits
shoes
wrong.
And bags sorted, yeah.
We're getting it all mixed up.
And thank you to Lynn, who loves this collection. She says, I made the camper van for my two sons, who both have camper vans.
Yay.
I like this set as well, because you've kind of got like male and female covered off here, really, haven't you? You know, you think of obviously the shoes for the ladies, then you've got the camper vans, you know, maybe if you guys like to go out fishing or camping or whatever, and the bags. Well, I suppose the bags could be, I mean, they could be for anyone, really, couldn't they? But, you know, bags,
absolutely.
You could do a nice little man bag.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a man bag.
Yes, you have. Yeah, Craig's got a man bag. Yeah.
Has he?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen Craig with a man bag. I know he has a lot of bags because he has a lot of stuff that he carries around with him. He's got trolleys, bags, cases. I know he does while he's travelling around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, do you know, I have seen your man bag, haven't I? Because is that lovely brown one?
That lovely brown one, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much in it, though.
Not much in it?
Well, no, I do kind of wonder why I do carry it around, because really the only in it is my tablet.
Yeah.
And I keep like a few little makeup-y bits in there for here, obviously. You know, not generally.
For wearing around the house.
Huh?
For wearing around the house.
Yeah, just before I go in and see Laura one evening, put a bit of makeup on. But that's about it, really. I don't really know why I carry a man bag around. Johnny, have you got a man bag? Oh, he's got one when he goes on holiday. Bum bag when I go on holiday.
A what?
A bum bag.
Do they still have those?
Bum bags. Always gotta have a bum bag or a fanny pack, as you call it in the US. No. I wear it on the front like that. You used to wear it across your chest now, do you? Ah, that's not. I'm not cool enough to do that. Always, because you've got your bum bag. You have to put all your bits and pieces, like your tickets and your passport and that in there. I wouldn't trust having them in another bag. I want them close to my person.
Well, yeah. So I didn't realise they were still out. I didn't realise they were still a thing.
Well, bum bags?
Yeah.
Anyone's got a bum bag.
Oh God,
Or
that means I'm nobody. Because I ain't got one. I haven't though. I know my niece has one for when she does her stalls with her cakes and that. So she has one strapped around her so she can go in to get a change and do it all that way.
Oh yeah.
And plus keep it close, like you said, because it could get a bit tricky, couldn't it? It really could.
Yeah.
So yes, now then, are you ready for us putting it together?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I have got my heel, so let's pop our heel onto there. Yeah, I'll keep them flat, so I'm going to pop it on with a bit of tape pen. And I'm going to come in, and now it starts to it does really start to bring your shoe to life a little bit and gives it more depth and realness, a real feel to it. So already by adding that black stiletto brings it in, you know, in keeping with how a shoe would look. It's especially like with things like this piece as well, because now it looks like it's got depth so you can put your foot into it. So again, it's all those clever details that really do make a difference when you're popping these together. And it's why it's so nice to have them in the whole collection, including the stamps as well, because the stamps are all in there as well, aren't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You've got tons in there. There's 29 stamps. And lots of stamps. What I like about it is they're relevant to the actual dies that you've got. So they're not like just generic happy birthdays or happy anniversaries. Like with the shoe, you've got, if the shoe fits, buy the matching purse.
Yep.
Life is short, buy the shoes.
Yep.
Good shoes. Good shoes, my love. Good shoes take you to good places. And friends are always in fashion. That's a nice one.
That is a nice one, yeah.
Yeah. So plenty of relevant stamps.
Yes, plenty to be going with, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got all my little bits. Now, I'd already pre-cut some of the other bows out on there, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop onto there, and I'm going to build this up. Now, again, you could be twisting it a little bit, give you a little bow or a little bit of a shadow drop. Let me just hold that up a little bit. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a twist because I want to add a little bit of depth to my bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop on the little pieces as well. And you can shape these, or you could add your foam pads. I think I'm going to add a bit of foam pads just onto the back. Am I all right for time, producer Johnny? That's okay, because I wanted to step it out because I do love these. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And oh God, where did that go? I think it's gone down me. Oh Lord, it's gone down my top. Yeah, but I don't know what happened there.
Well, you're on your own there, Debbie.
Oh well, no, we're not getting into any bother today.
No.
Thank you very much. No, we're going to behave today. In fact, I think we've been very well behaved.
I think we have.
I think we've been super professional today.
I think we've been very super duper #profesh. I'll leave it to you and Craig later on to bring in the unprofessionalism.
No, we're going to be good. We are going to be good.
We've got 19 minutes to get through it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We will behave ourselves. We will behave ourselves.
Debbie loves these shape cards. Debbie Lentz.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Are.
They really are fabulous. And I love the fun factor. And I love it's stylish as well. This particular one is a stylish one. I love the camper van. I just think, you know, in terms of the kind of things that you can do. I'm just shaping this, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. You know, there's tons of things that you're going to be able to do with these and add your dimension to as well. So, and lots of different ways that you can do. And like I said, the camper van, you could make it more of a manly, masculine card. Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking of our Liam doing his kinky boots. This could be a great little card for him, couldn't it?
Good luck card.
Yeah. He's doing his show, our lovely Liam.
Starts next Wednesday, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. So yeah, of course, there's lots of occasions, lots of different ways that you're going to be able to use any of those 3 shapes. I'm going to pop it onto the back of there.
Tell you what, if you've got bling as well, like
bling them up, yes,
your adhesive gems and your
absolutely.
glitters and gilding flakes, maybe.
Yeah.
Give them a bit of sparkle.
Bling them up as much as you want, absolutely. And of course, I mean, I've got me 2 card bases here, but you could be doing, if you were doing these on it could be a pair of shoes that you're going to have, buy the matching purse or buy you could use any of those sentiments onto there, which would look equally as nice. That could then sit at the top, so it could be a pair. In fact, I wonder if I could get away with that.
Pair what?
I wonder if I could get away by adding the base to the front of that card and then having... Ooh, do you know what? I could.
Yeah, do it.
I could, because I could stick... let's change it up, Debbie.
Here we go.
Let's change it up again. I'm at it again. And I am. So that's going to be... Probably would snip that off, though, because that would be just the one base. That would be the base. Snip that. Yeah. I'm going to change this up just for a second. Just bear with.
That's all right.
Just bear with.
Laurie, just talking about bum bags, says fanny pack is what I call them, and I rock my, I don't know what this is, Lululemon fanny pack. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Lululemon.
Lululemon pack. What on earth?
Lululemon fanny pack. So it's obviously a brand of bum bag, isn't it?
It must be. It must be.
I don't know what that is. And Lillian,
sounds cool.
It does sound cool. Lululemon fanny pack. And Lillian says, Ben, is your Ben doll still in your bag? I don't think Ben doll is still in my bag. And do you know what? I don't know where Ben doll is.
Where is Ben doll? Where's he disappeared to?
I don't know. Knowing Mrs. M, she doesn't really like things that actually thinks they're a bit silly, so she's probably gone in my bag and chucked him out. But he's definitely not in the bag.
You're kidding. She can't chuck him out.
Probably.
He's an heirloom. He's an heirloom. You can't chuck him out.
I'll search for him, Lily. I'm off for a couple of hours now, actually, so if I can find him, I will. I'll bring him on the HSM preview. I'm sure Sarah would love that. Can you imagine?
Absolutely. Can you imagine? She'd be like, Ben, what is this?
What on earth is that?
What on earth is this? But yeah, I like that, Ben. Yeah, you have to do that. So I've just literally changed up my demo. So sorry, but I saw it and I thought, oh my God, I want it to be a pair.
Yeah.
So again, literally now I have got my pair of beautiful, gorgeous shoes there that can be your card base, which just by attaching them both together, I've created a little bit of extra dimension rather than the singular one, which I could have created. So again, some really lovely ways that you're going to be able to use these. Fabulous.
Absolutely brilliant. George reckons he thinks that could be the demo of the show. He thinks it's a shoe-in.
Oh, you're in these dad jokes. I'm going to have to tell you a couple. I saw some last night and I've photoshopped them because I can't remember them. I'll remember them. Oh no, I'm not going to see. I'm with Craig.
No, well, I'll still be...
I tell you what, let me just give me a couple of seconds and I'll go and grab them and I'll read them here because
they're safe for air, are they?
What?
They're safe for air.
They're safe for air, of course they all think I am. I'm the ultimate professional. All right. I mean, really? Of course they are. Actually, though, to be fair, do you remember that book that I bought you?
Yes.
That wasn't, was it?
No.
I thought it was safe for air. It was when I was in Blackpool and he was selling these magazines because he was trying to earn a living and I bought one because it was full of dad jokes. I thought, oh, great. First 2 pages, dad jokes. The rest...
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Not for consumption.
Little bit blue.
Not for air. Not for air.
Anyway, we'll go and find those jokes then.
I will find my jokes.
And once you're doing that, I'll just remind you of everything that you're going to get. And then it'll be time to do the demo of the show. And then we'll be saying ta-ta. But this is a great deal for a really, really fun set. And you've seen the shoes that Debbie was just working with then. So you shape card-based dies with the shoes in there. Look at all the different elements that you've got to be able to build up your amazing high heel shoes. Then you've got all of those different sentiments. And as we said, the stamped sentiments are relevant to the actual thing that you're making. So not just generic sentiments, which I think really adds to this particular set. So that's if the shoe fits. You can go for the classy and fabulous in here too, which is that amazing handbag. All of the hardware is included, from the buckles to the little flap there, to the little clasp that you've got in there too. And once again, these sentiments are relevant to the fact that it's a bag. What a girl wants, it's all about the bag. And I have a gorgeous day. You've also got a girl can never have too many handbags. And then finally in the set, I think this is my fave, is that really cool camper van. It's called Busy Camping. Again, so many different elements for the camper van itself, from the hub hubcaps to the little light there, to the window, to the awning, to the little curtains. It's just fabulous. And some great sentiments there too. You don't have to be crazy to camp with us. We can train you, busy camping and lots more. If you want to buy those individually, they're half price, but the best way to buy them is all together. The deal that you're seeing on screen now, because you'll save an extra £10 or $11 on what should be a £90, $110 bundle for £28 or $35. Incredible. Please grab them. Do not miss out. Right. We're going to have a look at the demo of the show vote. And then Debbie is going to do a stand-up comedy routine.
Only because I pinched it from the internet. Right, number one, we started with the colourable creator card where we set off a talk all about our buns.
Oh,
so
yes.
number one is the colourable creator card. Number two is the ribbon threading die gift box. And then number three is my now double set of shoes card base. So again, your choice. Are we going for one? Are we going for two? Or are we going for three? You decide.
You've got about 4 minutes to get your vote in on that one. Have you got those jokes then, Debbie?
I have, yes, I have.
All right, I'm looking forward to
well,
it.
I've just a couple. So, Ben, are you ready?
I think so.
I went to a psychic and I knocked on her front door.
Oh, yeah.
And she yelled, "Who is it?" So I left. Psychic, get it?
Yeah,
Get it?
I knew that one.
Oh, no, did you? Well, did you know this one?
Okay.
Not everyone thinks Cleopatra is beautiful.
Oh.
But that's how Julius sees her. I love that one. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good one.
Yes,
that was a good
Debbie.
one. Did you like that one?
I like that one. That's good.
They were on the dad joke site, you see. I got one more, which I thought were quite funny because it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Got home from work today to find my kids have been on eBay
My
all
favourite
day.
joke.
If they are still there tomorrow, I'll lower the price.
Yay!
Boom, boom. I love that one.
That's
I did see that.
funny.
Oh, I've not my box over it with that for me.
hello.
Put my box back. Do you like that?
That is a good one.
There you go. You can have those for free.
Thank you very much indeed.
If you've not already included them in your little repertoire.
Yeah, I will. I'll knit the Cleopatra one. I've not heard before, so I'll have that one.
Do you like that one?
I like that one.
I like that one.
Yeah. Let's go in the joke book. Right. Oh, sounds like someone fell over outside there.
Well, I've just seen Craig go past. I hope it weren't Craig bumping
me
into
too.
anything.
Johnny's just gone. Ben will have to do a double shift. Well, can you imagine? 2 till 4, 4 till 6, 6 till 8. Too old for that now. Too old for that now. I'm nearly 50. For goodness' sake, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, back in the olden days maybe, but not anymore. Not anymore. Right, let's show you. By the way, in case you're wondering what we're going on about, we've got a busy day today. So we've got our masterclass show at 2, which is all about the creator card dies. That's 2 till 4, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific with Debbie and Craig. Then at 4 o'clock for our US viewers, we've got our HSM preview show with me and Sarah. So that is, 11 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. So that's 4 till 6 UK time. And then from 6 o'clock tonight, 1 p.m., 10 a.m., we've got our beautiful beginning show with Debbie and Craig. So basically, in an hour's time, you've got non-stop crafty shows for the next 6 hours.
Wow. Love it.
Don't say we never bring you any content here, because we are non-stop just for you guys. Right, let's have a quick look at this deal, which was here yesterday and was absolutely monstering out of the door. Flew out. The opportunity for you to join an exclusive group of crafters who can turn around and say to friends and family, I got my Gemini MIDI for... I got my Gemini MIDI for free. Yes, buy the stamp and dies that I have within my hand car, and we will give you a MIDI machine for free. And the crazy thing here is if you look at the platinum price, even indeed look at the normal price, it's less than what you would pay for a MIDI anyway. 5116 or 6303 is the value of the stamp and dies. We then give you the MIDI worth 69.99 or 89.95 for free. And in the stamp and die set, a really wonderful collection of different dies. Love this. We're going to give you one of the die and template sets from the Iris Folding collection. That is those gorgeous poppies. Then you've got this beautiful Butterfly Kisses. It's one of our waterfall die sets. So you've got the worker die and then all of the other added elements there to create that really cool effect where you pull the little tab and all the butterflies that you've affixed to the worker die then flutter through. There's some lovely stamp sentiments in that collection as well. And the stamps to decorate up the butterflies are absolutely stunning. We've popped in there as well one of our connecting sentiments dies. That one's the congratulations. So congrats, proud of you. We're giving you one of the 5x5 stencils. This one comes from the Enchanted Dreams collection, and that is called the Abstract Splash. And then this beautiful die set here, Stampin' die set I should say, which is called the Loving Frame, creates that beautiful heart-filled frame. And then you've got the Love die, which you can obviously cut out, and then stamps to go along with it to create lots of different sentiments. So you've got love with love you, love is all that matters, with love, sending love, love and kisses, love you lot, and love you so much. So that there is £51.16, 63.03. You buy that, we give you your Gemini MIDI for free. Comes with one of the plastic folders to do your die cutting with, and also comes with one of those purple plastic shims as well for your 2D embossing folders. And that's it. It's portable, it's precise, it's powerful as well, gives you all the power you would expect from an electronic machine in a manual. And as we always say, as a wise man once said, this machine really, truly is, Debbie,
the simplicity without the electricity.
Grab it whilst you can. I mean, as I say, not many people get the chance to get it for free, but you have that chance today. If you do go for this deal, make sure you also add into your basket this deal, because you will eventually need to replace your folder. You will eventually need to replace your shim, because of course the power that those are sort of put through as they go through the machine is over time going to warp your plates. The more you die cut, you will need to get replacements. So get these now whilst you can. We're giving you 2 plastic folders and also a replacement plastic shim. The deal there basically works out, you buy one of the folders and the shim, we give you the second folder for free. So it's worth getting those, popping them into a drawer, have them there for when you need them. £11.19 or $15.13 is the US platinum price on that. And the ribbon threading dies, not surprised to hear that these have been flying out of the door. We have got less than 50 of these remaining. Potentially might not last the masterclass. So if you want to grab these, showed you these a little bit earlier on here in the studio, and Debbie of course did a fantastic demo with them. Wonder if that's one demo of the show. But yeah, you can grab them right now. 10 dies in total for just £16.85 or $20.33. Incredible saving there. I think we said it's a 60% saving, that one. So a really great opportunity to snap those up. However, be quick. There's less than 50 opportunities, and as we say, take yesterday as a bit of an example. Things are selling out, things are disappearing. We're very, very busy. Eleanor says, wow, I need to get that. That is a great deal for the MIDI. I know, right? Yeah. Giving away MIDIs for free. If you haven't yet seen that and snapped it up, please make sure that you do. Can't guarantee that that will still be here tomorrow. What's one demo of the show, though?
Oh, a toughie again, because I'm glad I don't have to choose, because I've loved all of them. They're all quite different makes as well. So I haven't got a clue. I have a personal favourite again. Actually, no, I've got 2. No, I don't know, I'm kidding. I love them all.
You finished? Wait,
sorry. I forgot we've got an announcement to make.
2.
Oh, there you go. The ribbon threading dies.
Was that the one you wanted to win?
I actually love that one, but I did have a little bit of a soft spot for my shoes.
Yeah.
Although saying that, cake.
The cupcake's good as
I mean,
well,
all loves a bit of cake. However, the public have decided. So there is the demo of the show.
And it will be another. Is Craig presenting both shows then? And
yes, he is. He's with me tonight.
Another demo. Debbie win.
Another Debbie demo. It's going to be another Debbie demo win. Debbie demo win today. Yes.
Well, marvellous.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for a fantastic show. I just feel so sad that I'm not with you for the rest of the day. But you've got a lovely replacement in the Hottie Scotty, who is back from his travels down south earlier in the week. So it's Craig and Debbie over in Studio 2 at 2 for the masterclass, all about creator cards, till 4. Then 4 o'clock, US viewers, head to the US page for the HSM preview show, which will be back in here with me and Sarah. And then when that finishes at 6, head back to the Crafters TV page to see Debbie and Craig back in Studio 2 for what will be an amazing, beautiful beginning show. So an hour off now, and then 6 hours solid of crafty goodness with us here at Crafters TV. You might want to get some sustenance in. Maybe go and have some courgette cake or something, I don't know. And we will be back in an hour's time with lots more fun. Until then though, thank you for shopping. Don't forget to check out your basket. Don't forget the 10% off Spectrum Noir goodies and accessories as part of National Craft Month. And also don't forget, if you're thinking about maybe treating yourself or somebody else, we've got our gift cards on the website where currently if you spend and buy a gift card, we will give you a $5 voucher back for you to spend as well. So do make sure you have a look at that. Massive thanks to Debbie, thanks to the team. I'll see you with Sarah at 4. Craig and Debbie will see you in an hour. Until then, bye for now.